if you believe that you are unstoppable, you believe that nothing will bring you down, you believe that this course that you have started, you're going to complete it, just type I believe. Type I believe. Type I believe. If you believe that you are unstoppable, you will surely reach your goal. Nothing's going to stop you. You've started this training, you're going to complete it. Just type I believe. I believe. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great, great. I believe. Believe. Belief is fundamental to anything called success. If you want to achieve anything, you just believe. He said, all things are possible to him that believes. So if you can believe, you can surely achieve your goal. So great. It's nice to have you all here. I'm so excited. I've been doing this for close to how many weeks now? About three months now since the COVID-19 started. And this is another class that we are having on this. And I'm glad that you are part of this program. Let me see. I guess quite enough now. Wow, there are some people who cannot hear at all. But then I will not be able to help you here. I think Mr. Kule is hope they are going to see it. So, but maybe as I continue, let me just share this screen so that maybe just to help them a little bit, because yeah, everybody's supposed to be acquainted with this. We did a practice run on Saturday. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Olushola Pokuola, a chartered accountant, investment advisor, and also a life coach. And on behalf of the Rich Vision Academy, I want to welcome all of us on the call tonight. Now, what do we do at various points in time? Who are going to be training us in different parts of during this week? It's going to be a week-long program from Monday till Friday. From Monday to Friday, and we expect that try as much as possible to show up. The question is, why are we actually doing this? Why are we going to? Because some persons have asked me, and they said, Mr. Shola, are you people sure you are going to teach us the real thing? This thing that you call free, is there anything free like that? Maybe there's something behind the thing. I said, well, you know, we are used to suspecting every move that people try to make around us in this part of the world. But then know that there are some people who will do things just for doing it. And not that we don't have a particular goal. Wow, who is this fellow? Look at, it's too early for someone to start drawing on my screen here. Let me see. Yeah, I think I got to. Okay. Sorry, somebody was just drawing some things there. Let's clear that. Oh, all right. Okay. So, why do we do what we are doing? Please, I'm putting this thing on screen, especially for those people that are not, who can't hear, so that they can get. Now, why are we doing what we are doing? We're doing this because we want to help a lot of people understand what this industry is all about. At a point in time, we were novice. We didn't have any understanding of this market. And it was like putting money in a basket. We put in money, before you know it, the money is gone. The skill was not there. And but fortunately, we were able to get in touch with an institute that really helped us to understand the industry on how to trade. And we began to look at that in this period, you know, during the COVID, we started this program especially during the COVID period, because we saw companies, individuals, they were sharing bags of rice, bags of beans, and things. Well, we didn't prepare for that. We didn't know even we ourselves were trying to stock things in the house. And then, so we just thought of it that why don't we, instead of sharing bags of rice, after the COVID, what will the people survive on? And based on that, we said, let's start training people on this thing that we do. We are doing this before you went on lockdown. Some of us have been on lockdown. We stay in our house to do our business with our mobile phone. So we decided, oh, let us begin to show people how they can even lock themselves down in their houses and still make money. And that is how we started doing this training. And by the grace of God, close to 1,000 persons have been trained across this platform. And our target is to hit 100,000 persons this year, giving them this knowledge. Now, the way what we're doing is this, that apart from sharing the knowledge with the people, apart from sharing the knowledge, once we have some, okay, let me put it like this. We have different categories of people now. Now, the first category of people are people that really want to learn the skill, that the world has gone beyond, I'm an engineer, I'm an accountant and things. With your certificates, you are sitting down at home, nothing, you understand? So we said, the world has gone to what we call certificate. That's the skill. What skill can you do with your hand? What can you achieve with your hands? I get it. If I leave you now, if this, God forbid, if this thing was to elongate or you resume work, nothing is, how would you survive? Do you have a skill that can help you to survive? Your children that have left school, you know the situation in the economy now, what are they going to be doing to survive? You know, all these things are things that we put together. So there are some people who will want to learn the skill set. They will want to learn the skill sets to have proper understanding of what the international market is. And in the process, some will learn how to trade the cocoa market, the coffee market, the oil and gas, the gold, the Forex market, the foreign exchange, a lot of this. We are going to be showing you all these stuffs here. And there are some people who will say, okay, is it possible for people, I don't have the time to do it. Can some people do it on my behalf while I just watch? But then, just like we always say, even if you want people to trade on your behalf, we prefer you to know what they are doing. You know, many persons, they just say, they take their hard-earned money and give it to somebody, and after 1 month, 2 months, they tell you that your money is gone. Oh my God. I don't know how many of you have experienced that. But this period, you should know what are they using your money for. And then what we do at Rich Vision Academy is that we don't even take money from you. It is like we don't take money from our clients. You open a broker account, you will attach your account to our own account, so that when we are trading, as we are making profit, your account will be making profit. So if we make a loss, your account will make a loss. That is another category of people. Another category of persons are people who they attend this training, and after the whole thing, they say, come, is there any way I can do this thing myself without much analysis that will lead to paralysis? And then we tell you, okay, you are covered. There are people who do that also. I think maybe I will show you, I could show you something, because my purpose here, my purpose in this training is to show you that the online trading platform works. It's a week program. It's a week program, and we are going to be assuming zero knowledge. There are some of you here, you've learned, you have an idea of what trading is, and there are quite a number of people who don't know anything about this. So, but let me quickly add so that I know which category are more in this class. If you've never done anything, as far as online trading is concerned, you don't know jack, you don't know nothing, you can be best described as what we say a JJC. If you are in that category, so that we can know how we Because if I have a lot of experts here, then we don't have to go down, down, down too much. We can just start from it. If you are among those that maybe you've never done anything in this thing before, and you can be said to be a JJC, can you just type JJC? Just type, that's, you don't know anything about this. Just type JJC. No, JJC is not an insult, so type it. JJC. Oh my God. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, Mr. Kule, we got a lot of people here. We have close to 277 persons on the call, and more than 3/4 of them are JJC. Okay, and that is the people, these are the people we are looking for. People that don't have any idea about this industry. People that want to take from the scratch and make them see that this thing works. You've heard a lot of people tell you it's not working, this is not real, this is this. We want to show you that it works. I'm going to share, let me share something quickly with you on my screen here. Let me share something quickly with you. Let me share one of our traders' performance today. Let me just share that with you. Okay. So there are various tools that helps you to work this system. So it's you that will decide, is this thing going to work for me? I want you to believe in yourself. This 1 week that we're going to spend together, this 1 week, we are going to give you all. But I must tell you something. 1 week is not enough. 1 week is not enough to teach you everything that you need to, everything that you will know. 1 week is not enough to teach you everything that you will know in the online trading. But we will give you enough as fundamentals that you can build upon. It's a precept upon precept, line upon line. You will be able, you know, if you have a very good foundation, if you have it, because the challenge of many persons is that no good foundation. So they get tossed around by different winds of doctrine. This one will tell you do, this one will tell you this one will tell you this. But when you have a good base, you might continue with us, or you can go anywhere to train. But we can assure you that what we're going to be taking you through will help you a great deal. If you get me so far, if you understand me so far, can you just type good? If you understand what I have said so far, can you just type good? You understand what I've said so far? Can you just type good? Okay. Wow. Over 300 persons on the call here tonight. I'm so happy and excited when I see persons that are willing to get. But the thing is this, hang with us. We try to make sure we make it within the ambit of 1 hour, but you got to spend on yourself. 1 hour, we've been doing this for almost every day for the last 3 months or so, every day. And people keep on showing up. So you make a commitment to yourself to learn the skill. So without much ado again, let me just go into the training session. I believe by now, I don't need to tell you that you should have your writing materials and things available. Okay, so here, welcome to Online International Market Trading by Reed Vision Consultants Limited, the owners of Reed Vision Academy. Now, in the course outline in this just this 1 week that we're going to be doing with you or spending with you, we said the training will cover the basic in online trading of currencies, cryptocurrencies, commodities. And what are the commodities we are talking about? We are talking about cocoa. I believe you are here. Hope you are seeing my screen.
Yes, your screen is very...
Please, if you can see my screen, type yes, please.
Your screen very clear.
If you can see my screen, type yes. Okay. All right, all right. All right, Okay, thank you. I was using another device to monitor it, and I'm not seeing that here. Okay, so you are going to be looking at cocoa, coffee, cotton, and others. Oil and gas. How are you going to be trading oil and gas? You're going to be looking at that. And then the foreign exchange market. Now, please let me put it up front now that most of the time you will hear us talking more about the currencies. You will hear us talking more about the currencies. Now, it's because the currency is more common. That's the Forex market is more common. But the same principles that we use, to trade. Let me show you this. The same principles that we use to trade the currency market is the same that we use for this. Now, I want you to look at something here. This is Euro USD. You can see the currency pairs here. I'm not going to talk on all those stuffs. I just want to show you when we are talking about these currency pairs. Do you understand? Now, if I come here, I have the symbols. If I click on symbols here, look at on these symbols now. Can you see commodities? Can you see Forex, gold and things, cryptocurrencies? So if I'm looking at the commodity, let me look at commodity. Which of the commodity do I want to add? I want to add cocoa, coffee, copper. Which are the, sorry, we trade copper. Look at soya bean, sugar, wheat. This one, you don't need to go and open shop in a co-market. Sit down in your house and trade these things. Now, here, once I have done this, can you see that it is added here? It is added here already. Now, look at something. If I decide on cocoa, even though I've never been to a Luigi or where they are planting cocoa before, I can just bring my chart of cocoa and put here. Ladies and gentlemen, can you see something here? Can you see something here? The same tool that I'm using to analyze, the currency, that same tool told me that this morning that I should buy, this morning, it told me to sell cocoa, and if I sold cocoa, look at where to be. Cocoa is currently about $2,269 per ton per this thing now. Look at this. It came down here and it's on its way up here again. So these are the same tools. You've never done this thing before, but look at this simple tool can give you a direction of where this market is going. Let's look at something else. For those of you that, my own interest is, maybe your own interest is in, let's look at, let me see if I can bring that up. Okay, CFD. We have CFD. You know, there are some of you that you want to trade indices. This is what I'm looking for. Look at this. US oil, WTI, and the Brent oil. Whichever one you want to trade. If you want to trade the US oil or the Brent, look at this. If I come here now, I can pick on, as at today, look at this US oil. Let me drag US oil here and put this here. Powerful. Look at, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look at this. Can you see something? The price of oil. So if I could have stayed in my house, I don't know how many of you remember during the time of the, about three months ago, when the price of oil went as low, dropped. Let me put it on my daily chart. Let me put it on my daily chart. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Do you remember when the price of oil dropped to 0? If you remember, I don't know whether you were in the news, you had the news then. You remember that the price of oil dropped to zero. When it dropped to zero, when it was coming up again, some of us traders went, positioned ourselves here, bought the market when the price was about $9, and then rode the market. Now, the price is about what? About $40 per barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, can you see something? This is real life. This is not theory. And you can see what my indicators are telling me. Buy it. Once this thing tells me to buy, I go ahead and make my buy. And look at how it's gone. So you can imagine what you can sit down. Even though you don't need rocket science to know how to, if I show you where to click to buy here, and you don't need $1 million in your account to be able to do this. With only $200, no, you won't be able to, oil, you won't trade oil with $200. You need good money to trade oil, you know. So, but then with this simple thing, you can know the direction of the market. So I just purposely I showed you that so that you can, now you see oil price is going up. Nigeria economy will start booming now. But look at this thing is already telling me that be careful. There might be a downward, this thing now, it might go down a little bit. So I want to be careful. I'm looking for opportunity to sell a bit now, even though it is going to go up. Ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. All these things will be added on to you if you can just be patient to learn the skill set. So these are this. Why I showed you all those things is that people will say, oh, you people are just talking about Forex. But the main thing is this, you can use the tool to trade all. So when we told you that you'll be able to learn to trade cocoa, coffee, cotton, with our tool, you can use it to trade anyone, which I have shown you here. So we show you the power of trading, which I'm doing today. That's what I'm doing today. And then tomorrow we'll be having one of our top faculties, Mr. Kulema Jakudumi, is going to be taking us on understand the basic of the online trading platform. And then on Wednesday, we'll be understanding the tool, the platform that we use. Then on Thursday, we'll be understanding how to take at least one strategy, even if you are not good, because we have an advanced class. So even if you can't go for the advanced class, we will show you a simple strategy that you can use to learn to trade on your own. Simple strategy. Then on Friday, we're going to be talking about money management. We're going to be talking about money management. So now, what is our objective? Our objective as Rich Vision Academy, number one, is use online platform to actively trade the commodity, the capital, the money market on the London Stock Exchange market and the New York Stock Exchange market. Somebody say he did not understand something.
Maybe it's not meant to be in this class.
I saw somebody said, I don't understand.
Hello?
I did not understand this leisure at all. Please take notes, sir. Please, if you are not understanding it, please make sure you go and watch the recording. We are recording it. We are recording the stuff. So everybody cannot be at the same level. It's not possible. But then that's why we now record it so that you can go and watch it again. We won't slow down. A lot of people saying can't hear you. What's going on? Wow, I didn't want to be slowed down on these, so many things to cover. What's happening? I'm seeing messages that can't hear you.
It is network from their side, obviously. Or they have not done what they should have done. Okay, so you go on with the lecture, please. Just go on.
Okay.
Go on, please.
I can hear you. I can. So, okay. Please, if you can hear me, just type loud and clear. If you can hear me, type loud and clear. Type loud and clear. Oh my God! Look at you, just made me to take. Anyway, because I didn't want. I was surprised. I was thinking everybody is not hearing me. You know, this kind of a lesson. You are just talking to your computer and imagine that people are listening to you there. All right, let's go. Those people they watch the recordings. We are going to drop it in the group chat for them to watch. But we drop it in the group chat. So understand how to use simple charts, fundamental news events to analyze and forecast market direction. Open a virtual account. At the end of our training, each one of us will be able to open a virtual account where you can trade. We connect you with the broker. We advise you with a suggestion. We suggest the kind of brokers that you can use. And you will know how this one, you saw somebody made about $200 now in just today. You want to know, if I want to get back my money, how do I get my money out? Is this money just internet money that I will just be seeing on the internet? Somebody was asking me last year, was in the upper class. He said, Mr. Shola, are you sure you people can withdraw this money? I said, why? He said, is this money on the internet? I said, you are not the only one. Do you know the value of this market is about $7 trillion a day? So you're going to have in-depth knowledge of all this. And mind you, as I said, everything, you might not be able to get everything, but as much as possible, we will try. One of the greatest investment vehicles that the informed has been using over the past decade to chart their life to financial prosperity is active participation in the global financial market. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I want you to listen to me. I have been there before, so I understand. I am a finance person, so I know what I'm talking about. It is common for you to hear people tell you, they tell you that the financial market is a risky market. Oh, it is risky to trade Forex. It is risky to trade online market. But do you know that the banks are trading it? The banks are trading it and they are not going bankrupt. The banks are trading it and they are not shutting down. Why are the banks trading? Why are financial institutions trading? Why are the rich, the Warren Buffett, the Adenugas, the Dangotes of this world, why are they trading this market and they are not collapsing? And then you and I, we trade it and we will lose our money. And they tell you it is risky. Listen to this. Conspiracy of the rich against the poor. Conspiracy of the rich against the poor. They keep it in the poor man's mentality that this is risky. And because you hear is risky, a lot of you here, you are listening to me today. You've been hearing about this thing, but the only thing that rings in your head is that man that lost money, that woman that lost money. The only people that you see are the people that lose. You never see the one that succeeds. And what makes the difference? Learning. 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 The people that succeed in this, they learn the market. The bank will take somebody from the UK, sponsor someone, $20,000, 20,000 pounds, and they will bring them down here to come and train their staff. Do you know there's a department called the Treasury Department in every bank? This Treasury Department is not everybody. There are some of you that are working in the bank that are listening to me now. You know that it's not everybody that enters that place. For where? It's not everybody. And the people that are there, you see them when they are doing profit sharing. Do you know that it's people in the Treasury Department that take more, they get more profit shares? You are aware of that. And they tell you that trading is risky. Why don't you sit down and go, let me come and learn this thing that is risky? The global financial market is made up of two sessions. We have the capital market and the money market. Note that. The capital market and the money market. What is the capital market? The capital market has to do with equities, options, futures, contracts, and the likes. You know, there are some, you know, maybe you've heard of S&P 500, Dow Jones, was it, you know, different this thing. Then you hear of, you want to buy shares of a company. They say buy shares of Microsoft, buy shares of Dangote. When you are talking of shares, All these ones has to do with the capital market. But the money market has to do with trading of currencies, treasury bills, bonds. I was on the bank some about 2 or 3 days last week, and a woman was trying to buy treasury bill, and they were saying that the treasury bill is now, is it 3%? I wish I could tell the woman, oh woman, come and hear me, come and listen to our lecture. 3% per annum. Now, that is the money market, but then you know it's secured. You know treasury bill is secured, government guaranteed, and all this stuff. Now, let's look at this. I want to ask you this because you must begin to change your paradigm. If you don't change your paradigm, if you don't change your thinking, you will not be able to put your mind in this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pay attention to this illustration I want to make now. Where can you, if I give you 8 million naira now, where will you invest your 8 million? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see your response in the chat box. If I give you 8 million, if I give you 8 million naira cash, what will you do with 8 million naira now? Let's see. Type it in the chat box. Real estate. Someone said, I will invest in the Forex market. Okay, treasury bills and bonds, Forex trading, physical trading, agric and mining. Okay, everybody puts, see, that's what, you know, this thing we always tell people. People will be praying that, God, let me be rich. If I can just, now I'm telling you, if I give you 8 million, you know whether I'm ready to give you 8 million. Some people don't even know what to do with the money, and you have been praying to God for money. Real estate, okay, treasury bills, okay, transportation, okay, I can see a lot of real estate. Now, let's take real estate. Let's take real estate. I want to assume, ladies and gentlemen, let's assume something. This is an assumption. You have a land already. You have a land on Awolowo Way, Ikeja, Lagos. You know, Awolowo Way is a prime area. You have a virgin land there, and you want to go into real estate. You know you have a land already. 8 million can build a 3-bedroom flat conveniently. You agree with me? 8 million will build a 3-bedroom flat. Do you understand? 8 million. I'm not talking of land though. You have the land already. So 8 million will build a very nice apartment. Now, in Ikeja, when you, I know rent in Ikeja goes as much as 1 million naira per annum. 1 million naira per annum, all right? Now, look at this person now. You've invested your money, 8 million, to build a house. Your revenue, that means every year you'll be collecting 1 million naira every year, 1 million naira every year. That is good. Even for retired person, if you are retired, you collect 1 million. Even people that are working, how many of them are collecting even 200,000 naira in a month? So if you are collecting 1 million naira a year, you are doing well. Now, let's look at this. If I divide this 1 million by 365, what I want to do is I want to see how much am I making per day? How much am I making per day? Now, if I divide 1 million naira by 365, that means I am making how much? 2,740 naira per day. 2,740 naira per day. Now, I also always say, you that you are working, if you are working in a place, you have an employment, this is one exercise that you must always do to challenge yourself. What is your worth per day? What is your worth per day? You are working in a place, your salary is 120,000 naira a month. If your salary is 120,000 naira a month, that means what is your daily value? Your daily value, divide that 120 by what? 30. That will give you how much? 4,000 naira per day. That's your, what is 4,000 naira per day? Then you will call Uber. You will say, this Uber driver. Do you know how much Uber drivers are making? They make more than 4,000 naira a day. That Marwa driver is making more than 4,000 naira a day. So you better start thinking in this area. So now, this is your investment. Now, after this lecture, After this week, and maybe if you decide to do the advanced training with us, you decide that I will learn this skill and be able to use it. Look at what you can do with the money. What me I will do with the money. If I with 8 million naira, this is what I will do. Invest in trading. When you put this money in your trading account, let me convert this money to dollars first. This 8 million, let me convert it to dollars. This will give me 8 million divided by 400 naira to the dollar, if it is still like that. That gives me about $20,000. $20,000. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with the simple skill that we are going to be teaching you, you will be able to make at least, oh baby, just 1% daily, 1% daily. 1% of $20,000 is what? $200. I showed you an account, those of you that started early, and I showed you what one of our traders did just today. I get it, which was $198, almost $200. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know that this investment in this area, $200 every day, you are not even doing it every day because Saturday, Sunday is exclusive. It's excluded. Are you getting? Now, if you do $200 every day, sir, man, do you know that this is equivalent to 80,000 naira per day? 80,000 naira per day because you learned a skill. And Oga landlord who did 8 million naira for a land and a property, that man is earning 2,740 per day. You that learned a skill, you have what? 80,000 naira per day. Do you know that after a period of time, you can have enough money to buy this house away? Ladies and gentlemen, enough of the old paradigm. In the old time, they will say, you have 2 million, you have 5 million, you better go and tie it down, go and tie it down. You go and build a house, tie it down. Now, goat, you don't need to tie it down. You have to make the money work for you. You have to make the money work for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important that you are financially intelligent. I have a friend who wanted to go and buy a car. He wanted to buy a new car, a car. I think the car is about 8 million. Yes, the car is about 8 million, the car he wanted to buy. But the guy is finding it difficult to go and remove the money. He said, Shole, let me be taking Uber. I'll be using Uber up and down. I said, why? He said, the investment, my money is in the trading, in the market, and it's doing me 1% a day. So 1% of 8 million is about 80,000 naira. How much is he going to take Uber? Where is he going to? Ladies and gentlemen, we must be wise. So if you got this little illustration, everything has its own advantage and its disadvantages. So let's put that line. There are advantages and disadvantages of whichever investment vehicle you go through. But then be wise in your choice. Be informed in the decision you are making. If this is clear to you, can you just type clear? Type clear. Can you type clear? That if what I've explained is clear to you, can you tell it's clear? It's clear. It's clear. Okay, awesome, awesome. Now let's go on. Let's go on. Remember, my duty tonight is just to show you the power of online trading. Forget anyone that has told you that it is not working. You have come to see people that the thing is working for. Okay? They tell you it's not working. We will show you how it works. Do you understand? But then you must be ready to learn. Please, I'm always emphasizing this. I'm always emphasizing this. There's no money, there's no magic anywhere. There's no magic wand anywhere. You must be ready to sit down to learn. If you learn it, you will make it. And we are here to assist you to learn it. Now, I've told you what we are trading in the platform that we are using. Now, there are different things that you'll be coming across in the course of this training. The effects you'll be looking at, when you are talking about the Forex market, the commodity market, these are different markets. So in the process, there is going to be what we call intermarket analysis. We take a lot of that in our advanced class. How do they relate to themselves? The stock market, how does it relate to the currency market, and things like that? The broad market indices, the various stock markets in the world. When is the right time to trade? Is it in the morning? Some people say, can I trade in the morning or should I trade in the night? Whichever one, will be giving you more explanation. Now, factors, what are those factors that a person who is trading should consider? We're going to be explaining to you, how do you look, what are those things that you will look at? The movement of the market, what causes the market to rise, what causes the market to fall, individual stocks to one another, movement of interest rates. When interest rate is being increased by different governments, how does it affect your own decision and things? Now, also, we're going to be showing you intermarket, different websites that you are going to start getting used to. I know some of you have heard of Bloomberg before, but you have it on your DSTV, but you don't watch it. Instead of that, you'll be watching a movie magic, African magic. You don't ever get to watch Bloomberg. Even when you are watching CNN and you see them start talking about, you see charts. You say, what is this? Change this thing to Telemundo and this. So you from now you begin to get interest in those things. See, it's good that let me give you this advice. Let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. It is good that your economy is not tied to your local country's economy. Do you get that? It is wisdom that your finance is not tied to your country's economy. Let your economy, let your finances be tied toward international, global economy. Because if one economy is not doing well, you can be performing well. So these are some of the sites and things. You have Bloomberg, you have my Forex book. We are going to be explaining all those things to you and how they relate to you. So you make sure that you have a fitting. What kind of environment do you need for you to trade? And we are going to be showing you how to analyze the market, fundamental analysis, and what we call technical analysis. So when you talk about online trading, it allows an individual to actively participate in the buying and selling of instruments in any major exchange across the world. See, all this big grammar, online trading. You see some people, there's no big deal. The same way you buy and sell. You buy a bag of gari for 10,000, you sell it for 15,000. And it is the same thing. It's just everything here is buying and selling. Now, let me explain this so that you get it very well. You see, before now, if I want to sell clothes. If I want to sell clothes, I will have to go to, I buy it in Dubai or London or where. I will now go to Balogo, go to the market, open a shop, and make people to come to buy from me. But do you know that today, I can import clothes and bring them into my house here, and I will not go out and sell everything from the comfort of my home. What is making that possible? The online platform. Ladies and gentlemen, if your own phone that you have, you have a smartphone, you have what you call a smartphone, and all you are doing with your smartphone is hello, all you are doing is you are chatting with it. Ladies and gentlemen, if your phone is not making money for you, that phone is smarter than you, because it's collecting money from you. You are buying data. It is time for you now to turn your mobile phone to a mobile money making machine. Do you understand? Turn your mobile phone to what? A mobile money making machine. As a matter of fact, I want you to do something. Just hold that phone now. Look at your phone. Look at your phone now. Look at your phone. you are going to speak to that phone. You know, phone, it has ears. You won't chop my money again. I want you to speak to that phone now. You are going to say, this phone. Say it loud and clear in your household. Say it loud and clear. You know your words are powerful. Say, this phone, from today, you become a mobile money making machine. My phone, from today, you become a mobile money making machine. So shall it be done. If you have said that, can you just put 555, jam your hands together? If you know that your phone is going to be a mobile money making machine from now, when you put that, that is, somebody say, I was saying it on radio one day, I said your phone is now MMM. He said, MMMK. He said MMMK. I said, no, it's not Moku Mogu Modana. It is what? Mobile money making machine. MMMM. This one is 4M. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's on the lighter note. Okay, I don't want it to be too serious. We are getting too serious like in school. You understand? All right, let's go now. Okay, now when you use the online in the online trading platform, you can buy and you can sell. So what are you buying and selling? Many of you have gone to buy dollar and sell dollar. You buy pounds and sell pounds, and you do those things, those transactions. But that one, you are doing it maybe as a customer, but now you are doing it as a trader. Do you think those outside boys that are selling, those guys on the road that are selling dollars, do you think they are making money or not? Guy, they are making a hell lot of money. They make a lot of money. And that is what you can stay in the comfort of your home and do. So a platform you are going to be using. So someone say, if I'm going to be doing this, am I going to be staying on the road too? Will I be on the road? I'm saying dollars. No, you don't have to do that. There's a platform, which is a software that you will actually use to make trade. And please, there's what we call, for all of you, we are going to be giving you what we call a demo account. Even from tomorrow, we start opening our demo account. We start trading. We would have loved everyone to open a demo account tonight, but we just leave that for tomorrow. We're going to drop a video in the group chat so that you just go open it. We want to move very fast with you. So we're going to show you. The demo account is for you to practice before you use your real money. So we'll be showing you how to analyze the market fundamentally. Now, there are three kinds of analysis that traders do in the market. We have what we call the technical, we have what we call the fundamental, and we have what we call the sentimental. Of course, most of the time, traders, they put this sentimental and fundamental, market sentiments at times. Now, you see this one we call technical. This technical has to do with price movement, history, trends, patterns, support, and resistance. Now, when we say technical, let me show you this again. Let me show you this again. Look at this. Let's look at this. This is, when you're talking about technical, let me bring Coco here. Let me bring Coco here again. This is my Coco chart. All right. Now, if you are trading Coco now, maybe if you're a trader and you are trading Coco, this is something, get ready to buy this market now. There's going to be a climb now. Between now, tomorrow, this thing is going to climb. So if you are trading Coco, pay attention. This is a good trade for you. This one I expo, but I'm not sure whether we have those that are trading it already. But this one is, you make good money here now. All right. But let's leave that one. Now, when we say technical, technical means things that these are maybe scientific or statistical algorithms that are put together to predict a pattern, a particular movement, a type of movement in the market. Now, technical, maybe I would say, oh, the market got up here, got down here. Last week it was here. Yesterday it was there. There's tendency that it will now come down like this. It is based on technical things. Now, this can be put up. Now, before now, many of us will sit down and do this analysis. You see this one that I just put on this, and this computer has drawn this, drew this chart itself. See, let me bring let me bring EuroCard. Let me bring EuroCard. Anything I bring here, can you see? The system has drawn it. Before, you are the one that will be using your hand to do all this drawing. You have to learn how to do all this drawing and all these things yourself. But here now, the system is able to do these things for you. These are technical analysis. These are technical analysis. Before now, it is, you know, people will tell you better know how to read charts. Some will say know how to use the indicator. Some will say don't use the indicator, use plain chart, you use naked chart, different things. But you know, I tell people, for me, I know when I started driving with a manual. I started with a manual car. You know, when I know there are some of you that remember very well. When you are pressing, when you are going, you press clutch, and when you are about to climb hill, you press the clutch and brake together before you put gear one. Hello. When I saw automatic, somebody said automatic is not good because if it's quench on the road, you can't push it to start. I said, must your car quench on the road? Why should your car quench on the road? So I saw automatic that I can just put the key in and press the throttle and move. So these systems now bring this tool. These ones are special tools that you can use. We train in our advanced class. We have two, as I'm speaking to you now, the advanced class is going on right now. The advanced class is 2 hours every day for 2 weeks. It's 2 hours every day for 2 weeks. That's the advanced class. So now in the advanced class, we teach you how to use this thing so that you are not doing analysis that will lead to paralysis. All right. So that is technical. We have a lot of different tools. When we talk about technical analysis, you can see, look at, if I click here, do you see something here? Indicators, accelerator, oscillator, accumulation, distribution, alligator, average, directional, this, trend, see, Ichimoku, envelope. All these are what? Indicators that helps and guides your technical analysis. All right. Then we now have what you call fundamental. The fundamental and economic, social, and political influences. Now, fundamentals has to do with maybe like the bank now. The government want to control the amount of money in the market. They can increase interest rates. They can reduce interest rate. They can do a lot of things. You know, the president of the United States comes up and says something, and then the economy reacts to it. You know, Nigeria is very wonderful. Nigeria is very big, and God is helping us. But even if our CBN governor say anything today, nothing happened, or nobody will know that anything is happening. But you see, in the advanced country, when the chairman of the Federal Reserve in the US, if he whispers to his wife and tells his wife, this is our economy. So, see, the market will react violently. So they are very careful on what they say. And fundamental analysis, social political influences. The social political influence. Take, for instance, this COVID-19. Nobody planned for COVID. Nobody planned for COVID. A lot of companies has been affected. Do you know that it's going to affect the power of countries' currencies? It's going to affect shares and stocks? Ladies and gentlemen, these are things that we are going to be explaining to you. Then we have the sentiment of the market also, how to trade using the volume of the market and every other thing. So let me quickly, as I wrap up tonight, let's look at 10 simple trading rules that as you begin to come along with us, some rules that you need to adhere to. One, You will learn to trade demo until you have a profitable strategy. One of the things that we always tell our people, you know, trading is not going to solve all your problems today. You start, you want everything, live, practice. We are going to be showing you how to trade with your demo, what to do. Those demo accounts, so demonstration account, you can have up to $3,000, $5,000 on your demo account to practice. Do not trade when you are stressed or emotionally or distracted. All these things are things that we are going to be showing you in our advanced class. You stick to one at the beginning. We show you that when you stick to one pair, you have to be patient. You have to be consistent. Rome was not built in a day. Please don't look at other people and say, they said somebody is making $200. Mr. Shola showed us one account. It's $200. If I can be making $200 every, even if it's only $50 times 30. And because of that, you are even planning to marry the second wife. For you. You have to learn. You have to learn. No failure, no progress. You will trade, you will fail. But then, as you learn, you fail, we call it failing forward. Stick to trading on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. We are going to be advising you on the days to trade. You spend 90% of your time studying, 10% executing, and never forget that you need to be mentally balanced. So now, these are the things that we just want you to get out on this first day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just like I said, trading, what I just tried to do today is just to show you the power of the market. If people have told you that it doesn't work, you are in Rich Vision Academy. I will show you some testimonies of some of our people. People that have done this training, that they went through the same training just as you are going through, and their testimonies. What I need from you, or what we demand from you, is a commitment to stay true to the course. Don't be in a hurry. Make up your mind that you want to succeed in this. And I tell you for sure, for real, you will succeed. But where you are not patient enough to learn the ropes, where you think, I've come to a place where all my problems will be solved, I tell you, you will miss it. But if you take the time, we are here by the grace of God. We will help you. We are committed to helping you to get to the top of this. I was trying to look for the video, but I don't think maybe I will show you the stuff tomorrow. So for those of you that really want to learn, I'm sure tonight you've gotten one or two things. Tonight is just meant to be like an introduction, just to show you a general overview. From tomorrow, we start talking about what is a PIP. What is this? Please, I want to beg you, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. If it means that you won't even watch all those cartoons, all those messages they send to you on WhatsApp, and you decide that, let me reserve my data for this 1 hour lecture every night, please do that favor for yourself. What you will gain here for the rest of your life, you will not beg for money from anybody. But if you choose otherwise, there are other means of making money. But I can tell you that this skill, I think let me share it with you again. This skill is a skill that it will put food permanently on your table by the grace of God. Do you get me? By the grace of God. But then, just like I said, you need to be committed to it. Okay, let me quickly see. Maybe I have 1 or 2 questions in the house. Let me see whether I have questions to entertain. Please help us share the video on the WhatsApp. Yes, the video, you are going to be seeing the video. After the training, we are going to be putting the video on the WhatsApp chat. I didn't hear anything. How much can I use to invest? Let me see. Okay. You say, is there a certain amount needed to start? Wow, for you to start, one thing I want to encourage you, this period, you don't need any money to start anything. Here, learn this skill now first. Throughout this period, we are going to be training you and it's free. We are not charging you anything. And the money that you are going to be using to trade, we will show you how to download. You will have up to $3,000, $5,000 free for you to practice. The only thing is, for those of you that want to go to advanced, you want to go to our advanced class. Our advanced class, we don't have room for, as you are in this class, we're over 300 persons. But in the advanced class, we just take about 60, 70 persons for the advanced class. So, but it is paid. The advanced class is 10,000 naira for those that want to attend it. It's a 2 weeks training. 2 weeks training, and it's 10,000 naira. That's for the advanced. It is not, as I told you, you that want to, this week, you say, what I learned this week is enough for me, it's okay. But for those that want to go for the advanced class, it's about 10,000 for 2 weeks. And for those of you that have learned or that have heard about this training before, you will know that nobody trains you on Forex or online for 10,000 naira for 2 weeks. Nobody anywhere. But it is Rich Vision's way of giving back to the society. But that's going to be the next 2 weeks. But enjoy this one. We are going to give you the best in this one. Okay, Shola Gold is saying it's true. Nobody trains you. If we tell you what we do, I tell you, we just thank God for the opportunity. He said, can I trade with my phone or laptop? You can trade with your phone or your laptop. You can use anyone to trade. But if you want to really be a great trader, you should try to invest in your laptop. If you want to be a great trader, you should try to. Do you offer mentorship afterwards? Yes. For all the people in our classes, let me show you this. Let me show you this on my phone here. You look at this. We have the professional class. Let me see. We have professional class. I think we are. Can you see? You can see this place for those of you that want mentorship. So you can see professional class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, class 5. You can see up to class 5. Let me open the class 4. You know, class 4, they are just the class that, okay, you can see what the trainer is saying there. He said, those of you using the combo, that's that tool that I just showed you. He said, expect explosive movements in the market tomorrow. Get ready for the sweet ride. Also remember to spend 3 more weeks on M15 minutes, after which you should. You know, we always guide them, give them advice. Look at this. Look at this. One of the traders trades from the combo signal pack, sniper entry. Look at what that trader did. almost $1,000 and something there. And it's not, look at, you can see, when we are showing you accounts, we are not showing you demo account. You can see real. You can see real there. There's a real account, right? So that's so quite a number. You see them. Look at what somebody is saying. He said, thank you very much. He said, truly, you are a mentor. A friend in Canada has persistently disturbed me about high frequency, but I have also persistently told her that I have great mentors who have imparted the knowledge, and I will patiently learn and trade by myself rather than pay someone. Look at, can you see that? He said, rather than pay someone $175 monthly for subscription, whether I make money or not. You can see, so different people. Okay, so somebody says sometimes it's hard to believe that people like you still exist. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. We pray. It's grace of God. We just believe that a lot of people can learn from this platform, and we can get, let me see. What? I think we have a lot, we still have a lot of time that we spend together. But I just want to encourage you, make up your mind that you too, you'll be able to show somebody one day, in the next 1 month, you'll be able to show somebody your phone and say, I am making money with my mobile phone. That is going to be your own testimony. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big thank you for being on the call. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. on the dot, we start. Tomorrow, we get more, today is like playing around and just showing us little things. But tomorrow, we are going to be getting into more nitty-gritty things for you. So we cannot rush you. I know there are some of you that are vast, but we want to carry these people. But if you got something from today's training, can you just type great? If you got something from this training today, can you just type great? Let me be sure that people really got, okay, awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so I believe by the grace of God, tomorrow we'll be seeing more of us, and we'll be sharing a lot of things. We're going to be posting something in the chat box, a video on how to download the MetaTrader 4 and things. We are going to send it tonight on your, because we want this class to be we want to do a lot of practical things with you in the class. So we will send that video to you. Please, once you send the video, endeavor to watch it. Let me see. Mr. Kule, is there anything, sir?
No, you have covered it. You have covered it. Well done, sir. That was great. That was great. Well done, sir.
Mr. Kule, are you there, sir?
I'm here. I can hear you loud and clear. Oh, if you can't hear me, don't worry. I'm speaking, but I can't hear you. If you can't hear me,
I can't hear you, sir.
I can hear you loud and clear. It's okay.
Mr. Kule, are you there? I can see your mic is moving.
My mic is okay, but I can't. I'm speaking, but you can't hear me. Oh, people can hear me. It is you that cannot hear me. Can you imagine? Oh, awesome. Let me speak to my people. Tomorrow,
okay,
I'm going to be here with you tomorrow.
I can see other
I want you to come early, come 8 o'clock. If you can hear me now, come 8 o'clock tomorrow. We are going to trade. Today is just introduction. Tomorrow is going to get serious. Come and join me tomorrow. All right. Good night, everybody.
All right. Okay, I can see Mr. Kule. Good night. So thank you very much for whatever you said. I know. I don't know, for whatever reason, I can't just hear you from my own end. All right. So good night. See you tomorrow. God bless you. Have a wonderful night rest.